Welcome back to PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, your home for competitive Dragon Ball Supercard game content. Here, we break down elite deck profiles, master deck guides, competitive strategies, powerful combos, and in-depth meta-analysis designed to help you stay ahead of the competition. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most powerful and feared strategies in the 2026 DBS meta, the GOKU Black Green Deck. And this is far more than just a standard deck profile. This is a complete 2026 master deck guide designed to show you exactly how this deck works, why each card earns its place in the list, how the cards work together, and how to maximize the deck's full potential. Whether you're preparing for your next local tournament, climbing the competitive ladder, or getting ready for higher-level events, this guide is built to give you the knowledge and confidence you need to pilot GOKU Black Green at its highest level. And if you're a fellow Dragon Ball Supercard game content creator, drop your channel link in the comments below. Let's support each other, grow the DBS community, and help more players become stronger competitors. Also, be sure to check out the community tab for polls, channel updates, and upcoming content. And don't forget to visit the announcements playlist for tournament news, giveaways, raffles, and other exciting community events. If you enjoy competitive DBS content, master deck guides, and in-depth strategy breakdowns, make sure to like the video, subscribe to PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next deck build. Meta Breakdown, or Competitive Strategy Guide. Lock in, grab your deck, master the strategy, dominate the competition. Alright, let's start things off with our leader, GOKU Black. GOKU Black has the Saiyan trait and starts the game with a 15,000 power attack, making him a solid early game attacker while also providing consistent card advantage. His first ability is when attacking, draw one card. This is extremely important for the deck because it allows us to replace the card we commit to an attack while keeping our hand stocked with resources. Since the GOKU Black Green strategy relies heavily on having the right cards available at the right time, that extra draw helps maintain consistency throughout the game. Now let's look at his Awaken ability. During your active main or battle, if you have a GOKU Black or Zamasu in your battle area and you have 2 or more ki in your battle area, you can draw one card and flip this leader over. This is where the leader really starts working with the deck's overall strategy. The deck wants to establish GOKU Black and Zamasu battle cards while building up your ki. Once you've reached 2 or more ki, you can activate the Awakening condition and transition into your stronger leader side while also drawing another card to maintain hand advantage. And just to clarify, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. So throughout the game, managing your ki becomes an important part of setting up the leader's Awakening condition and unlocking the deck's next stage. Now let's take a look at the awakened side of GOKU Black. Once GOKU Black awakens, his attack power increases from 15,000 to an impressive 20,000 power, giving us significantly more offensive pressure for the rest of the game. But the real power comes from his when attacking ability. When GOKU Black attacks, you draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card from your hand. This is a fantastic effect for the deck because you're essentially turning 1 card into 2 new cards, giving you more opportunities to find the pieces you need while also allowing you to discard cards that are less useful at the moment. That discard can actually work to our advantage, because the GOKU Black Green strategy can benefit from having certain cards in the discard pile, giving us additional resources and setup for later plays. After drawing and discarding, GOKU Black lets you choose up to 1 GOKU Black and up to 1 Zamasu in your battle area and give each of them 1 ki. This is where the leader really starts fueling the deck's engine. Remember, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. By adding ki to our GOKU Black and Zamasu cards, we're not only powering up the board's resources, but also helping us meet the requirements for effects that depend on having ki underneath our cards. So every time our awakened leader attacks, we're doing 3 important things at once. We're drawing cards, filtering our hand, and building ki on our GOKU Black and Zamasu battle cards. That combination gives the deck incredible consistency while continuously developing our board and setting up stronger plays for the following turns. This is exactly what we want from our leader, constant pressure while simultaneously advancing the deck's strategy. Next, we have 4 copies of GOKU Black, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 1 battle card with 5,000 power, and it also gives us 5,000 combo power when used in a combo. GOKU Black has one simple but very useful ability. On play, draw 1 card. This may look like a basic effect, but it's actually an important piece of the deck's consistency. When we play GOKU Black, we're essentially getting a free card replacement, allowing us to maintain our hand while developing a battle card on the field. More importantly, this card helps us establish a GOKU Black on the board, which works directly with our leader's awakening condition. Remember, our leader needs a Goku Black or Zamasu in the battle area, along with the required amount of ki, before we can awaken. That means this Goku Black can serve multiple purposes early in the game. It develops our board, replaces itself in our hand, and helps turn on our leader's awakening condition. And because it only costs level 1, it's an efficient early gameplay that helps us get the deck moving without sacrificing too many resources. So while this may be a simple battle card, the combination of low-level deployment, card draw, and synergy with our leader makes it a very important consistency piece for the Goku Black Green strategy. That's exactly why we're running the full 4 copies. Next, we have 4 copies of Zamasu, featuring the Supreme Kai trait. Zamasu is a level 1 battle card with 5000 power, and he also provides 5000 combo power when used in a combo. This card brings 2 very important abilities to the deck, Blocker and a powerful permanent ability. Let's start with Blocker. After your opponent attacks, you can switch Zamasu to rest mode and redirect that attack to Zamasu. This gives us a reliable defensive tool that can protect our leader, other important battle cards, or our life total. And because Zamasu can absorb an attack for us, he can force our opponent to spend additional resources just to remove a relatively low-cost battle card. Now let's look at his permanent ability. If your leader is Goku Black and you have a total of 2 or more ki in your battle area, Zamasu can't be KO'd once per turn. This is where Zamasu really becomes a problem for the opponent. Once we've established the required ki, our Zamasu becomes extremely difficult to remove through normal co-effects. Even if our opponent manages to deal with him once, his permanent ability can keep him on the field, allowing us to continue using him as a blocker and defensive resource. And remember, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. This also creates excellent synergy with our leader. Our leader wants us to establish Goku Black or Zamasu in the battle area and build up our ki in order to awaken. Zamasu not only helps satisfy that requirement, but once we reach 2 or more ki, he becomes much harder to remove. So we're getting early game board presence, defensive protection, leader synergy, and additional staying power all from one card. That's why we're running the full 4 copies of Zamasu. He's not just another battle card, he's one of the deck's key defensive engines. Next, we have 4 copies of Krillin, a level 2 Earthling with the Planet Namek trait, featuring 20,000 power and 5,000 combo power. Krillin comes with 2 solid abilities. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. When KO'd, add up to 1 card from your hand to your energy in rest mode. Krillin is a great support card for this deck. His first ability lets you pull a card from life, giving you more hand control, especially useful if your hand is running low. His second ability is the real value. When Krillin is KO'd, you can convert any card from your hand directly into energy, helping you ramp up energy quickly to bring out your bigger threats. And with 20,000 power, Krillin also puts pressure on your opponent's leader, forcing them to deal with him fast, before he creates even more value. Next, we have 4 copies of Goku Black, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 2 battle card with 20,000 power and 0 defense, and this card brings 2 powerful abilities that fit perfectly into the Goku Black Green strategy. Let's start with the on-play ability. If your leader is Goku Black, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Goku Black or Zamasu, and add that card to your hand. Then, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in a random order. This is a fantastic consistency tool because you're essentially digging 3 cards deep to find one of the key characters that make the deck function. It helps us find another Goku Black or Zamasu, giving us access to important pieces for our next play while keeping our hand stocked with the cards we need. And because the cards we don't take go to the bottom of the deck, we're also cleaning up cards we don't currently need and increasing our chances of seeing stronger cards as we continue drawing through the deck. Now let's look at the when attacking ability. When this Goku Black attacks, you can choose up to 1 battle card in your battle area and give it 1 ki. This works extremely well with the rest of the deck because our strategy revolves around building and managing ki on our battle cards. By attacking with Goku Black, we're not only applying pressure with a 20,000 power attacker, but we're also developing our ki at the same time. And remember, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. That means this card can help us accomplish multiple things in a single turn: attack the opponent, search for key pieces, and build ki for future plays. The combination of 20,000 power, character searching, and ki generation makes this Goku Black an excellent mid-game battle card and an important part of the deck's overall engine. And this card is one of the main cards of this deck to help our leader awaken. That's why we're playing the full 4 copies. This is a card that helps us find our pieces, build our board, and keep the pressure on. Next, we have 4 copies of Goku Black, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 3 battle card with 15,000 power, and it provides 10,000 combo power when used in a combo. This Goku Black has 2 important abilities, a permanent ability and an on-play ability, and this card plays a major role in helping us unlock the full potential of our leader. Let's start with the permanent ability. For each key this card has, its cost is increased by 1. At first, that might sound like a drawback, but there's a reason this ability matters. This card is designed to build ki quickly and become an important part of our leader's awakening setup. And that's where the on-play ability comes in. When you play this Goku Black, he immediately gets 2 ki. Remember, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. So as soon as this Goku Black hits the battle area, he's already sitting at 2 ki. Which is exactly what we're looking for to activate our leader's awakening condition. Remember, our leader requires us to have a Goku Black or Zamasu in the battle area with a total of 2 or more ki before we can awaken. That makes this Goku Black one of the key setup cards in the entire deck. By playing him, we're not only putting a Goku Black onto the field, but we're immediately loading him up with the 2 ki required to turn on our leader's awakening ability. This gives the deck a very reliable way to transition from the early game into its stronger awakened strategy. And that's why we're running the full 4 copies. This isn't just another Goku Black. This is one of the cards that helps get our entire game plan online. Next, we have 4 copies of Goku Black, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 4 battle card with an impressive 30,000 power and 0 defense, making it one of the deck's biggest offensive threats. And this card has one powerful activate, main ability that we can use once per turn. To activate it, we need to remove a total of 2 or more ki from our battle area. Once we do that, we can play up to 1 Goku Black with a cost of 3 or less from our energy. This is a huge effect because we're essentially turning our ki into another Goku Black directly from our energy, allowing us to expand our board without having to pay the normal cost from our hand. But it gets even better. After we remove the ki, all Goku Black cards in our battle area get 5,000 power for the turn for each ki removed by this skill. So, for example, if we remove 2 ki, every Goku Black in our battle area gets 10,000 power for the turn. That can create an enormous offensive swing and turn our entire Goku Black board into a serious threat. And remember, ki is an energy marker placed underneath a card. This is also where the synergy with our other Goku Black cards really comes together. Our level 3 Goku Black helps us build ki quickly, our level 2 Goku Black can continue generating ki when it attacks, and our awakened leader can also add ki to our battle cards. So we're constantly building up ki throughout the game, and this level 4 Goku Black gives us a way to convert those accumulated ki into explosive board development and massive power boosts. It also works beautifully with our leader. Once our leader is awakened and we're generating even more ki, we have more resources available to fuel this ability and create even stronger turns. This card gives the deck a powerful mid to late game finisher, allowing us to develop the board, pull another Goku Black from energy, and potentially give our entire Goku Black army a massive power increase. This is exactly the kind of card we want to see once the deck gets rolling. Turn our ki into pressure, build a threatening board, and overwhelm the opponent with one explosive turn. That's why we're running the full 4 copies of this level 4 Goku Black. Next, we have 2 copies of Goku Black, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 5 battle card with a massive 35,000 power and 0 defense, making it one of the deck's biggest threats and a powerful finisher. This Goku Black has 2 abilities, critical and on play. Let's start with critical. When this Goku Black deals damage to our opponent with an attack, the life they lose is placed directly into their drop area instead of their hand. This is extremely powerful because it prevents our opponent from gaining that card as an additional resource. Instead of giving them another card to work with, we're sending their life straight to the drop area, putting even more pressure on their available resources. Now let's talk about the on-play ability, which is where this card becomes a serious board control threat. When we play this Goku Black, we place 2 of our energy into their owner's drop area, and then we can choose up to 1 battle card in our opponent's battle area and KO it. Yes, we're giving up 2 energy, so this is definitely an ability we want to use at the right moment. But in exchange, we're putting a 35,000 power critical attacker onto the field while simultaneously removing one of our opponent's battle cards. This can create a massive tempo swing, especially when our opponent has invested heavily into building their board. The key is knowing when the trade is worth it. We don't want to blindly sacrifice 2 energy. Instead, we want to use this effect when removing an important opposing battle card and establishing a huge attacker can put us significantly ahead. And that's what makes this Goku Black such a strong late-game finisher. Our lower level Goku Black cards help us build ki, develop our board, and set up our strategy. Then, once we've reached the late game, this level 5 Goku Black can come down and turn that setup into serious pressure. With 35,000 power, critical, and immediate board removal, this card can completely change the momentum of the game. We're only running 2 copies, because this is more of a high-impact finisher that we want access to later rather than something we need to see in our opening hand. When the time is right, this Goku Black doesn't just attack. He comes in to destroy the opponent's board, drain their resources, and close out the game. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Turles. He's a level 5 battle card with the Saiyan, Turles Crusher Core trait, coming in at 30,000 attack power and 5,000 combo power on defense. Turles has 2 strong abilities. First, he has critical, meaning when this card deals damage, that life goes straight to the drop area instead of the hand. Then on play, you can add up to 1 card with a cost of 3 or more from your drop area to your energy. This card is amazing for applying constant pressure to your opponent's leader, forcing them to burn resources so they don't lose life to critical. On top of that, his on-play effect helps us ramp energy by recycling a level 3 or more battle card from the drop to our energy. Next up, we're running 3 copies of Son Gohan, Childhood. He's a level 6 battle card with the Saiyan, Earthling trait. Coming in at a solid 35,000 attack power and 5,000 combo power on defense. On play, his ability lets you add the top card of your deck to your life. This is a great card to have in the late game. By the time you're able to play him, you'll usually be sitting at around 3 to 4 life, and this effect lets you gain an extra life, giving you more survivability while applying serious pressure with his high attack power. Overall, it's a huge value card that helps you stabilize and close out games. Next up, we have 2 copies of Android 17, Android 18, a level 6 Android card with a massive 40,000 attack power and 0 combo power. Ability 1 Double Strike. This card deals 2 damage instead of 1 when it attacks, putting serious pressure on your opponent's life total. Ability 2 On play. When you play it, you can co-up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less, instantly clearing threats and regaining field control. This card is a powerhouse, huge attack, double strike pressure, and solid removal all in one. A must-have for closing out games and keeping your opponent's board in check. Next up, we're running 2 copies of Son Goku with the Saiyan, Planet Namek traits. This is a level 7 battle card with a massive 45,000 attack power, making it one of the biggest finishers in the deck. It also comes with double strike, meaning when this card attacks, it deals 2 damage instead of 1, putting enormous pressure on your opponent's life. And here's where it gets even better. Its permanent ability reduces the cost of this card in your hand by 4 if your life is at 2 or less and you don't already have another cost 7 Son Goku in play. That means once you're in the late game, this powerhouse can hit the field much earlier and become a serious threat immediately. High damage, double strike pressure, and cost reduction make this card an incredible finisher capable of ending games fast. Next, we're running 4 copies of Son Goku with the Saiyan, another world trait, a level 7 battle card. He's got 15,000 attack power, 10,000 defense, and 2 key abilities. Super Combo. You can only include up to 4 Super Combo cards total in your deck. Auto, opponent's turn. When you combo with this card from your hand, it gets 10,000 combo power, making it a 20,000 combo on defense. He got an auto ability that triggers on your opponent's turn. When you combo with this card from your hand, it gains 10,000 combo power, turning it into a 20,000 combo shield on defense. That's huge for surviving big pushes. The key tip here? Never waste your super combos for energy. Always hold them back to stop your opponent's biggest attacks and swing the momentum in your favor. Next up, we're running 3 copies of Broly, BR, a level 8 Saiyan with a powerful 45,000 attack and 2 solid abilities. On play, draw 1 card, then KO 1 of your opponent's battle cards. When attacking, once per turn, after this card attacks, switch it to active mode. This is one of the main boss cards of the deck. On play, you gain card advantage and remove a threat from your opponent's field. Then, with its restand ability, Broly gets to attack twice in a single turn, making it an explosive finisher and a major pressure tool. If you're looking for a heavy hitter that clears the field and keeps swinging, Broly, BR gets the job done. Next, we have 4 copies of Earth Destroying Blow, a level 2 extra card with the Android trait. And it's a solid all-around support card with 1 strong ability. Activate battle, choose your leader or 1 battle card and give it 25,000 power for the battle. Then, if you have 6 or more energy, you can look at the top card of your deck and either add it to your hand or place it in your energy in rest mode. This card shines in mid to late game. First, the 25k power boost makes it great for winning key battles or pushing through big attacks. Then, once you're at 6 energy, it becomes even more valuable by giving you a flexible draw. You either grab a useful card to keep the pressure going, or ramp up by adding it to your energy zone to help bring out your endgame brawly. This flexibility makes Earth-destroying blow one of the most strategic tools in the deck. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Destructo Disc. This is a level 1 extra card with the Earthling, Planetnamic traits, and it gives us both offensive pressure and finishing potential. Its Activate Battle effect boosts your battling card by 20,000 power for the turn, making it much easier to win key battles and push through damage. But once your life is at 2 or less, this card becomes even more dangerous. Your battling cards also gain critical for the battle. That means when your attack deals damage, your opponent sends that life card directly to the drop instead of adding it to their hand, cutting off valuable resources and increasing the pressure even more. This card is incredible for aggressive pushes and closing out games fast. Next, we have 2 copies of Destructive Strength, featuring the Saiyan trait. This is a level 3 extra card with a simple but very useful Activate main ability. When we activate this card, we take the top card of our deck and place it into our energy. This gives the deck an additional way to ramp our energy and accelerate our game plan, which is especially important because some of our stronger Goku Black cards require significant resources to play. Instead of waiting another turn to naturally build our energy, Destructive Strength lets us immediately add another energy from the top of our deck. This can help us reach our bigger plays faster and gives us more flexibility when managing our energy throughout the game. It also works particularly well with our level 4 and level 5 Goku Black. Our level 4 Goku Black can pull a Goku Black with a cost of 3 or less directly from our energy, while our level 5 Goku Black requires us to give up 2 energy to activate its powerful on-play effect. So having additional energy available gives us more options and makes it easier to set up our board while still having enough resources for our bigger plays. The important thing is knowing when to use this card. We don't necessarily want to rush into playing it if we don't need the additional energy yet. Instead, we want to use it when the extra energy can help us reach an important play or give us the resources we need to make a powerful turn. We're running 2 copies because this is a valuable utility card that helps us accelerate our strategy without taking up too many deck slots. Simple effect, but very important for the deck. More energy means bigger plays, more options, and more pressure on the opponent. And that brings us to the end of our complete Goku Black Green Master Deck Guide. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting PokePlayLab_DBSHQ. If you enjoyed this deck breakdown and found the strategy helpful, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more high-level Dragon Ball Supercard game content. Here at PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, we're dedicated to bringing you elite deck builds, competitive strategies, powerful card combinations, and in-depth meta-analysis to help you sharpen your skills and take your game to the next level. If you decide to build the Goku Black Green deck, let me know in the comments how it performs for you and which card has been your MVP. And remember, a true warrior is always prepared. Until next time, keep building, keep battling, and keep stacking those W's. PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, out.